So Seer, can you seer that I'm going to be giving you chickens? Is that a good joke?
Nope.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, high elves, dark elves, shadowkin, and a special shout out to the orcs. Yes, let the orcs come into the Kyber Tavern. We're here. The chickens are plenty. The brews are a-flowing. Rank up your inner champion here today because we got big upgrades in What is Arnold Upgraded? Come on in. Today, my friends, I'm going to spoil it for you. We have 3 champions plus a bonus champion that we're going to be upgrading today. What does that make? Hold on. What? That's 4 champions? Do you know what else is 4 champions? My giveaway code for new players. Use the link down below. Scan the QR code of infinite knowledge, and you will get for free Tagore right away. Ugo at level 15, and then Fain bringing the pain at level 30, and level 40, you're bringing Deacon Armstrong into your roster. Yeah, amazing, epic, some of the best in the game, hands down, baby. Let's get down to business for what we have to do today. As you guys know, we've been making great strides in these past couple episodes of What is Arnold Upgrading, tackling mainly, we kind of take when we first started the game, right, we're focusing on just making sure we're dominating the important content, the clan boss, the hydras, the yada yada yada. But now that we're kind of mastered those categories, I'm trying to make sure we lock in faction wars, and we've been making great strides to doing so, right? We had some Bannerlord episodes, then we had, for example, Sylvan Watches and whatnot. But even though we're coming close to our journey of completion, there are 3 massive sore spots, and we're going to be tackling for sure one of those entire factions today and start sprinkling into the next episode that we have down the road, whatever the next upgrading event will be. And as you can see, my 3 big sore spots are Skinwalkers, Lizardmen. Actually, there's 4 categories: Skinwalkers, Lizardmen, Ogren tribes, and where is the other one? The orcs. Those are my 4 most neglected factions in the game period. It's a combination. I haven't got many big epics and legendaries for those factions, and I like the other factions more just from a visual standpoint, like the Sacred Order, Undead Hordes, Knights, Revenant, the High Elves. They look a lot cooler than things like Lizardmen, Ogren tribes, and orcs. Only a mother could love those faces. So which faction are we going to be tackling today? We're going to be tackling the orcs, but we have a bonus round. Don't you dare worry about that. Gets us ready for the next time we meet in our Kyber Tavern. Yes, today we are tackling the orcs. Here's the current status of my orc faction. Basically non-existent, minus Khan Branchbreaker, which we did during a Deck of Fate. And we got Tagore, one of my giveaways. Those are pretty much the only 2 that I really have built up in the game. So what are we going to build up on top of this? Well, why don't we go inside the tavern and take a look for ourselves. So let's go ahead, open up the orc tab, and tell you about the first champion that we're going to be upgrading today. Are you guys ready for? Can I get a drum roll, please? First champion we're going to be upgrading today is going to be Seer! And this is a much long overdue champion that I've been needing to come around and upgrade. Let's go take a little glance at it in case you guys have not done much investigation on this character. 4.5 star overall epic in this game. That's creeping into like legendary territory at that point. She is widely considered the best epic champion in game for clearing waves quickly in areas like Doom Tower, Curse City, and dungeons. This is thanks to her Karma Burn, where she removes all buffs from both allies and enemies before attacking. And then since the damage scales with the number of buffs removed, pairing her with champions who can stack buffs on your team allows Seer to wipe out enemy waves in seconds. So it's going to be important that we remove buffs before her A3 attack, and you should not rely on increased crit rate buffs for her Karma Burns. So I'm assuming if we go down to artifacts, yeah, we're going to need some crit rate. Oh my gosh, one of the most painful points in terms of artifacting for me. But look at this. Great in a lot of areas. 4.5 stars overall, and especially look, hard mode dungeons, important focus that I am eventually going to be focusing on here. I kind of like chill at level 20 or stage 25 for certain dungeons. I'm like, this is fine. No, we need to push our boundaries and get the hard mode. This is an absolute no-brainer. If we have to work on orcs, build up the faction, this is an absolute must-have here. So let's get down to work. Hop on over to the tavern. Currently have her at 5 stars. And why don't we go ahead and put the 6-star on her? So let's go upgrade rank. And you know what? You get today, baby, you get to have all of the chickens. So Seer, can you seer that I'm going to be giving you chickens? Is that a good joke?
Nope.
Yay! No, it's not. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. Big upgrade coming in. Huzzah! It's okay to clap. Everyone, drinks are on Seer tonight. There we go. And a Void Epic, too. Forgot to mention that. Void Epic, very good. Voids are some of the most highly requested, highly sought-after characters in this game. Forgot to mention, the reason why we're upgrading today, I always like to kind of mention why at the time of the video. We are currently in a champion training event. So I'm kind of getting a head start. I already did a lot of the stuff already, but I don't need to upgrade too much today. I could probably get to this demon points without having to upgrade any of these champions, but I want to upgrade them because I need to make that progress inside of Faction Wars. So we just got to pick up these 60 demon points right here. That was just champion number 1. What is champion number 2 today? Bring up the Orc faction. Let's go take a look at what we have here. The next champion that we have, now that we have 3 champions in the bag for the Orcs, it's going to be, can I get a round of applause? Can I get a drum roll? It's going to be one of Jeremy Clarkson's favorite cars. I can't remember, does he still like him anymore? I don't know. They kind of went through some crazy rebranding. It's going to be a Jag. He drives a Jag. Anytime I see a Jaguar, Jeremy Clarkson ruined it for me. And every time I see one, it's like, he drives a Jag. Jag, I've had this legendary for a long, long time. Let's go pull this up and explain why we haven't done any upgrades here. Jag Bonesaw, 4-star overall. You know, first off, again, I'm not crazy about the Orcs and the Ogre tribes and the Lizardmen. Skinwalkers are kind of all right. That's main number 1 thing. But beyond that, I just feel like I have other better epics, other better legendaries. But I feel bad. This guy is a legendary. He's chilling. We need to make progress on the Orcs. I mean, he's just okay. We're upgrading him solely for the purposes of making progress through Faction Wars. And funny enough, Hell Hades doesn't even have any information on it. So hopefully I can use him inside of it. Overall, you know, he's got some interesting stuff going on. Let's go down to Liz. You know, rev up the saw. At the start of this champion's turn, place a 50% increase accuracy buff and 30% increased critical damage buff on them. And at the end of this champion's turn, you place an additional 30% crit rate debuff and a 25% critical damage debuff on an enemy with the highest crit damage. Okay. He has an attack on everyone. He's able to remove buffs for all enemies. Nice, right? That is damage increased by 5% for each buff move, so it's kind of Seer-like, right? Fills a champion's turn by 50% for each enemy killed by this skill, right? So it definitely shares a lot of overlap with Seer. Shred the flesh. You know, before attacking, you can transfer all the debuffs from this champion to the target. Kind of gives me, for those that played Marvel Strikers, it kind of reminds me of Carnage a little bit. Damage from the first hit increased by 10% for each buff. Debuff transferred. Then he applies debuff spread. So it very much so kind of reminds me a little bit of Carnage. I love Carnage from Marvel Strikers. So anyways, let's go try it out. Upgrade him. Listen, it feels bad when you have legendaries that just feel neglected in this game. Let's do it. Go ahead and clear out the filter. We have plenty of food that we did upgrade previously to this video. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jag. I hope you like my Jags. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Upgrade, yes! Another upgrade in the bag. There we go. You know what? I saw, you know, Jaguar, they're doing that whole rebrand. This should be the CEO. Look at with the look like that. He can take the brand to new heights they never were able to achieve before. That's champion number 2 for today, my friends. And I mean, I could, you know, spend the currency to level them up. I feel like I probably should just stick to the campaigns, but you know, I feel bad here. Go ahead. There we go. Does that feel good? All right. I probably should give Seer some love too. You know, where's Seer at? Bring her out. Well, bring her. I want to make sure she gets some love too. I feel like now I'm playing favorites right now, even though I like actually Seer probably more in terms of these upgrades. Here we go. Very nice. Actually, I wonder how far that puts me. It's between those two. Do I even need to take any more champions to the next level? I actually might not even need to. Oh, man. Well, you know what? Oh, man. So we have a new fusion event coming around the corner. And I don't want to over-invest into this faction. Or no, sorry, over-invest into this event. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do just one more orc. I know I don't really need to do any more. You know, maybe we push for the primal shard. You know what? Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe I'll try to convince myself, do it. We'll go to the primal shard, but you know what? No, we're staying on target. No, we're staying on target. We're not going to let min-maxing efficiency get in my way. No, sirree. We're going on to orc number 3, and I'm still doing bonus round because I want to make that big progress inside of the beautiful, beautiful Faction Wars. It's time that we promote ourselves and get on out of there. Next orc we have on the list. Drum roll, please, again. It's going to be the one, the only, Iron Brago. I really wanted to upgrade this Darth Malik looking character. He literally looks like Darth Malik, but for Raid Shadow Legends. But the Nog isn't really all that good. Iron Brago seems to be better again. It's a legendary. This is another one of those legends I had in my roster since close to day one. I just chose many other rares and epics and legends over him. Again, it's probably because I don't care too much for the Orc faction in general. But here's what we got. Again, another all right legendary champion, right? 4-star overall that we got going on here. Here's, overall, he's not really like blowing my mind away in any particular piece of content. Again, we're mainly just using him for the faction wars. He's got good damage. He's got good, let's just take a look what we have here. So bestow strength. He increased the defense of all allies by 10% of this champion's defense. That's nice. Be able to share that with the entire team. Pretty cool stuff. He can attack all enemies. Able to place provoke. Also places a 50% decrease attack debuff on all enemies for 2 turns if Iron Brago is under increased defense. Nice. Fearless charge. He's able to give increased defense again to all allies. Able to place a stun. He's got good control effects, right? And then his basic ability, he's able to decrease the duration of all buffs by 1/3. So it's kind of like a buff this spell. So for a legendary, it doesn't seem like super duper crazy. It's just a lot of control and durability. It kind of feels like the Helicath, not quite. The Helicath for the Orc faction. So especially when you go to the faction wars hard mode, and even the ones that I'm focusing on too, keeping your team alive, well, it's important for all those beautiful stars. So let's do it. Next one on the list. Let's go feed this big boy. 1, 2. Oh, no. Yeah, no. I know what I'm doing. I think I do. No, I really don't. It's okay. I pretend that I do. And there we go. 3, 2, 1. Champion number 2 in the bag. Let's go. Or this is champion number 3 in the Iron Brago today. Clap it up. Thank you. Thank you so much. And you know what? Let's just see. Maybe we can get to that primal shard today. That would be nice. Let's see. Go to max. Actually, is that even not enough? That's not even... No. That's not enough for you? No. Save the max barrel. We know we're going to need that for a very important day. You know what? We'll keep you at 59 for now. We'll work that last star later. Level them up. Beautiful. Now you might be asking, now that we have 5. Do we think 5 or 6, right? What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have 5 amazing orcs ready to go. Got to throw some artifacts in them. We'll be able to send them on their way into the next time the Orc Faction Wars makes its rotation. I'm hoping this will be enough. We have damage from Seer, right? Colin Branchbreaker's got some decent damage, and we have some good support capabilities with Tagore, Iron Brago, and Jagg will hopefully have some good damage as well. Hopefully that's going to be enough to make sure we get through it for all the max stars. But let's give you a little sugar, a little sampling. For the next time we meet. I think the next time we meet, we got to focus on... Can we get a drum roll one more time, please? The next faction we're going to focus on. Honestly, I should probably wait until next time. But I don't want to. I want to do it now. Do I really need to do it now? Should I save the 5 chickens? Probably. Here's what the next one... let's just do this. The next champion I really want to upgrade, and it's going to be happening soon. It's going to be... Fain bringing the pain. Why? Because she's my giveaway code. It's the only champion. I actually just recently got her. Last Prism Shard opening, I believe we did. I got Fain. I was like, oh, shoot, she's one of my giveaways. I should probably upgrade her. So upgrading her for the faction wars, and I'll also upgrade her down the road for, I guess she's mainly great for new players if you're doing the clan boss. Great first character to get that I just give away. But I think for today, because I already hit, let's see, let's take a look. Where are we at in the event? If we're close to the Primal Shard, we'll get it done now. Not quite. Where are we at right now? We're at about 8,000 points or 2,000 points. Sure, I'll probably hit the Primal Shard just by normal food farming and whatnot. But you know what? Fine. For now, we'll wait. No. I'm not. No. Do it. Do it now. Just do it now. Where's she at? No, I promised you guys 4. You're getting 4. I am a man of my chickens here. Give me the Skinwalkers. As you can see, we need a lot of help with Skinwalkers. We basically have Sun Wukong that carried as far as he can. So this is probably going to be a more difficult faction upgrade. We have some shard openings this weekend. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up getting some guys for, what the heck are you? Skinwalkers for this. But in the meantime, no. We're doing it now. Give them the last 5 bits of food. We have 1, 2. Actually, before we do so, let's level up these guys. I hate let's level up those. Hold on. Where's those? Where are they at? Give me the, I hate to leave points on the table here. Where did those rare champions go? Oh, where have they been? There we go. Beautiful. And then let's go. There was the other one. The other one was actually, that was a leftover, I think, from the Tholen Foulbeard fusion. I had an extra rare to spare here, and we have plenty of void potions to spare right now. So there we go, my friends. Let's go ahead now, upgrade that beautiful, beautiful Skinwalker Fain. So that way, now when I do the giveaway, I can say I have all of these champions built up. So now, get rid of the filter and throw on those last 5 champions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go, baby. Fain, it's gonna, for real, bring the pain. Yeah, I'm ready. And there we go, my friends. Yay! There we go. 4 champions on the board. Oh, bonus. This is why I had to do it. This is another reason why I had to do it, because I also have a 5 red soul ready for Fain on top of that. So I'd be remiss if I didn't do it today. Awaken, baby. Awaken your inner champion now. Oh, yeah. So now we can finally have the full complete package that I give out. It just took a while for me to finally get all those champions. So that's all we got for today. Let's take a look and see how close that puts us in this event. All right, yeah, so I'll probably do some of my normal stuff over the next coming days. I'm sure we're going to have plenty of opportunities to farm more artifacts, which means I can probably level up some champions. And we'll be able to, you know what I probably should have done now that I think about it? I probably should have just leveled up those champions I did today while throwing them inside of the, what's it called, the Minotaur. Well, you snooze, you lose. Hindsight's 50-50, as I like to say. So looking forward to, especially, hopefully, possibly getting some good stars on the next time that orc rotation comes, which is going to be in about 2 days, but I don't think I'm going to have them all. Yeah, I don't think we have another artifact enhanced event. I've already done the one that's currently there, and I just finished up the, what faction I just finished up? It was someone, it was actually some of the orcs, actually. Yeah, I finished up gearing up Tagore and Ugo, so probably don't need to do more for the moment, but you know what? When it happens, it's gonna happen, my friend. But you know what else is gonna happen? If you're a new player, use the link down below. You scan my QR code. You know what you're gonna get? Guess what you're gonna get? You're gonna get 4 champions, which now I have all of them at 6 stars. You're gonna get Tagore right away. Then you're gonna get the beautiful Ugo at level 15, Fain Brigand of Pain at level 30, and Deacon Armstrong at level 40. My friends, thank you once more for hanging out inside the Kyber Tavern. On your way out, once you go out and about back in Talaria, make sure to grab yourself some brews, chickens, whatever you need, free on the house here. Because you know, when you go out there, the roads are going to be quite treacherous and expensive. Hey, leave a like, comment down below. Thanks for joining me, and always remember that it's great to be in the Empire today.